You're drawing a pyramid and a cone. On your handout today. I'm doing that right now. Alrighty, guys. Before we move on, I'd like you to take a look, please, right here at your study guide. And I'm going to give you the date that is due. This, guys, is due on 5/17. Can someone get me a day there? It's either a Wednesday or a Thursday, I think. 5/17. If you want to test this into your calculator, text it into your cell phone, you may. That's a Thursday, thank you. Which is also the next date of your written test, 5/17. So why don't you take a moment, put that in either your planner or your cell phones. Text it in. The best way to prepare for my test, guys, is see this checklist. Do the checklist. Do the checklist. The checklist will walk you through how to prepare. Okay, I need the cones to stay in the middle of your table. You will be working with those in just a moment. Okay, now that you have, I want your name on your study guide. I want the due date on your study guide. Then I want you to put your study guide away, please. Name on the blue. You won't have time today. You'll have a little bit of time in class on Friday. Okay? Put that away now. Put your name, put the due date, put it away. Put your name on it, due date, put it away. Name, due date. Oh, you're being wrong. Okay, students, just give you a heads up. I'm going to be online the next 2 Tuesdays, both tomorrow night and next Tuesday night. You might want to make a note. If you check your email, I sent you the link via email. I'll send it again tomorrow morning a third time. All right? Okay, I need cell phones back on your desk as soon as you're done texting in this due date. I need it back on your desk. 5/7. 5/17 is when this is due. Next Thursday. All right. Thank you very much. Cody K, lights please. Alrighty, guys. You should have now. You ready to go? Okay. You should have right now a pyramid, which looks like so, and a cone, which looks like so. Last class, we talked about a cylinder and a prism. A cylinder has 2 bases. The difference with a pyramid and a cone is it only has 1 base. And it's connected by triangular faces, and it has a vertex. Yes. A cone also only has 1 base and a vertex. Vertex is where it is the point. It's also called an apex, depending on the textbook you look at. Vertex is the point it comes to. With a vertex. 1 base and a vertex. Yes, ma'am? Excuse me? Take care of it yourself. Alrighty, guys. Now, here we were told that when you have bases, distance, height is the distance between your bases. When you have 2 bases, you only have 1 height. 2 bases, 1 height. That was a cylinder and prism. 2 bases, 1 height. Say it out loud. 2 bases, 1 height. Okay, now something strange happens. When you go to pyramids and cones, you have 1 base, but now you have 2 heights. 1 base, 2 heights. Say it out loud. 1 base, 2 heights. What are the 2 heights? The 2 different heights are like so. Okay, so right here, there's 2 types of height. There's an outside, trace along the outside here like that. That's called the outside height. The technical name is slant height. The variable we use there is a cursive L. The variable we use is a cursive L. And then we have what's called an inside height, also known as the true height. Drop it down the middle. You want to dot it because technically you can't see it. Make a right angle. That's called the true heights. It's also known as the altitude. We use an H for the true height. True height and slant height. There's 2 different heights when you go to pyramids and cones. Now, they both mean something different.
The variable is for slant.
L, cursive L. The way I say it, so I don't forget it, say it slant height. Say it like that. Slant height. Say it out loud, guys. Say slant height. Slant height. Whoa. Pronoun, everybody, doesn't mean very much to you guys. Listen, everybody say slant height. That's where the cursive L comes from. Alrighty, guys. So, now what I'd like you to do is, it says, I'd like you to trace up the slant height, down the altitude, and across the radius. Out loud, what do you got? Right triangle. More importantly, a right triangle. All right. I'm going to ask you for some tools with right triangle. Patrick, give me, what's one right triangle something we could use here? Anything with right triangles. SOHCAHTOA. So right here, draw a little arrow. At some point, you could use SOHCAHTOA. Yes, that's one thing you could use. Could use. David, give us another one. What's another tool we can use with right triangles? The most famous theorem of all of geometry. Pythagorean theorem. Leg squared plus leg squared equals hypo squared. If you had 30, 60, 90, you could use it, but don't randomly use 30, 60, 90 unless you have a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Yes, sir. Quickly, pass over here. All right. What I'd like you to do is take a pen and take a cone right there on this side. And I want you to model to a neighbor, what is the difference between slant height and true height? Go. Explain with a pen and a cone to your neighbor. Go. Alrighty, Cody, lights please. Cody K, lights please. Alrighty, guys. I'd like you to write this in, please. Area is 2 dimensions. Therefore, the fraction, I'd like you to draw a little fraction here. Between a prism, draw a box. To a pyramid, draw a triangle. Is 1/2. Volume is 3 dimensions. Therefore, the fraction of a prism to a pyramid is 1/3. Area is an outside measurement. Underline the word outside. Therefore, we use the outside slant height. Area is an outside measurement. Therefore, use the outside slant height. Volume is an inside measurement. Therefore, we use the inside true height or altitude. Why don't you get those written down, please? All right, ready? Cut it down. Follow me one time through. Ready? I do, you do. Guys, if you're a cheerleader, I'm really not trying to mock you guys, but I could not make this rhyme. I could not make a song out of it, so the best thing I can come up with is kind of a cheer. So please don't be offended, but go along with me. Ready? Goes like so. Pay attention. Area is 2 dimensions. Therefore, the fraction of a to a pyramid is 1/2. Yeah, you're doing that with me. Ready? Just like so.
Wait, I didn't memorize
Deal
it.
with it, okay? Okay, ready? Say it with me. Area is 2 dimensions. Therefore, the fraction of a prism to a pyramid is 1/2. Got the fraction 1/2. Okay, volume is 3 dimensions. Therefore, the fraction from a prism to a pyramid is 1/3. Okay, next, I want you as a teammates quickly. Area is an outside measurement. Therefore, use the outside slant height. Volume is an inside measurement. Therefore, we use the inside true height. Next page. That is going to explain why do these equations change. Draw ourselves a prism. And a pyramid. A cube is a prism. Technically, it's a square-based prism. We are. I'm going to show you how the equations pull over. You're going to get 3 opportunities for extra credit, so pay attention. Your first opportunity today for extra credit's coming up. The equation for the lateral area of a prism is the perimeter of one base times the height. Remember, there's only one height in a prism. For surface area, the surface area is whatever this lateral area was, so circle and draw a little baby arrow there. Yes, ma'am? By all means. Plus the area of 2, and I'm going to stripe them here, 2 bases. Remember that B means area of. If you know that, you don't have to write it. That doesn't look correct. Okay. And then volume is area of the base times the height. Okay, watch how these equations pull over. Area is 2 dimensions, therefore the fraction from a prism to a pyramid is what? 1/2. So this equation, because its area starts with 1/2, perimeter. Now, area is an outside measurement. Therefore, we use the outside slant height. So it's 1/2 PL. Yes, ma'am. Sure. Or you could do like this. Some people like PL over 2. That's the same thing. I want you to see the fraction there. You lose area when you come to a point. You lose area when you come to a point. Surface area is almost the same thing. So it's going to be LA plus, but the problem is, how many bases do we have? So it's just 1B. And this one, volume's 3 dimensions, therefore the fraction from a prism to a pyramid is 1/3. Area of the base. Volume is true height, not slant height, because it's inside. So here are the pyramid equations. Your first shot at extra credit is this. I'm going to set the timer for literally 1 minute. As a team, okay, and only call me over as a team, I like you to draw a cylinder, draw a cone, and then derive these 6 equations. These 6 equations, if you know the top 6, the bottom 6 are related. I'm not going to tell you how they're related. Ready? Start drawing, start writing. Call me over when you're done as a team. You get 2 points extra credit if you can get this done. Call me over when you're done. Are you? I'll be right there. I didn't expect you guys to be. No, you don't. Remember when you did like 30 questions? Oh, okay, you guys done? Start working. Alrighty, guys. You have 30 seconds. Is any team also ready? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Check. There's something really simplistic going on there. Check that. Who else is ready? That's it. Show me your papers. I checked once. You either get it or Okay, that's it, guys. Check it out. No, we're not ready. Okay, Missy. And nope, punch on. Nikki. +2, catch paper, okay, +2, and +2. They start on that problem right there. Okay, you guys, my last team. Okay, guys, check yours. Alrighty, guys, look up here. You'll get another opportunity for extra credit. Pay attention. For those of you who got extra credit, grand. Those of you who don't worry. There's another. You'll have 2 more opportunities. Okay, take a look up here. Grab the other extra credit. This is CH. This is LA plus 2B. This is base times height. Okay, this is 1/2 CL. This is LA plus B. This is B times H over 3. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Miss Martinez is not here. That's my friend. Stephanie, here you go. Alrighty, guys. This problem, it's really critical. I have your undivided attention, so I'm going to give you a minute break. I recommend you stand up, stretch. Tell someone what you did with the sunshine you had this weekend. Take a minute stretch. All right, students, listen up. We're going to do one problem. One problem. I need your attention. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Many students complain that they get lost doing these problems. Reason is it actually takes several steps. And students go like, oh, this is so hard. It's not that it's hard. It just gets tedious or you get lost. Okay? So I have given you a roadmap. If you follow this roadmap exactly, the likelihood of you getting lost goes almost to nil. Pay attention. I'm going to say this roadmap once. You're going to say it twice. Goes like so. Shade, trace, perimeter, base, equations. Circle, plug, chug. Shade, trace, perimeter, base, equations. Circle, plug, chug. Twice. Shade, trace, perimeter, base, equations. Circle, plug, chug. Everybody. Shade, trace, perimeter, base, equations. Circle, plug, chug. Let me show you how to use it. Step 1, I'd like you to fold that back into a pyramid. Go. Fold it back into a pyramid. Go. So you should have something that looks like that. Your edge here are 10 all the way around. This is a slant height, so we're going to go like so down the side. That is 15.6. That's your L. This edge right here, I'm going to connect it to my slant height, so I'm going to come in 6.9. That's my apothem. And then just get in the habit, if you're not given the true height, which many times you won't be, just drop it straight down, call that your H for your true height, put in your right angle.
That's 15.6.
Yeah, bye here. And while you're at it, go ahead and pull out the right triangle. Just get in the habit. If you see a right triangle, you should just automatically pull it out. See that right triangle there? Just get in the habit of pulling it out. Right, this will take 3 minutes, guys, so pay attention. Step 1 is shade, trace. Shade, trace. So we want to shade the base, please. Shade the base, so stripe it or shade it. Shade the base. Now, trace the base. When I say trace the base, that means the perimeter of. Shade, trace. Always do a little baby arrow that reminds you that you're going around there. Shade, trace. Shade, trace. What are the next 2 steps?
Perimeter.
Perimeter what? Base. It rhymes. Shade, trace, perimeter, base. Okay? So now we find the perimeter. P equals. You've got 15 seconds to find it. Do not say your answer out loud. I will call on someone in 15 seconds. Find the P there. Do not say your answer out loud. Four, 3, 2, 1. Jordan, what's the P, please?
I know it.
Jordan, can you walk your pencil around, please? 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. What's the P, please? Yes, it's 50, and it's just units. It's not units squared. Ready? Now your base, guys, you got to know your area equations because base means area of. That's perimeter times apothem over 2. Perimeter times apothem over 2. You've got 30 seconds until I call on someone. Find the area of the base. Everybody does the numbers. Hang on. I'm going to call on someone. Patrick, start number crunching. Perimeter times apothem over 2. Start your number crunching. Perimeter times apothem over 2. Start the number crunching. Perimeter times apothem. Russell, perimeter, which is 50, times the apothem. It's right there on the diagram. What is it? Yeah, what is it? There you go. Adam, what's your base, please? 172.5. Good. So our B is going to be 172.5. Good call. Unit squared. How did we get that? That was 50 times 6.9 over 2. That's how we got that. Okay. Shade, trace, perimeter, base. Equations. Write your three equations out. LA equals PL over 2. SA equals LA plus 1 base, volume, base, times height over 3. That's area of the base. Now we do circle, plug, chug. Circle P, stay with me, guys. Circle P, physically pick up P. Patrick, right. This is 50. Over. Circle the lateral, the slant height. Pick up the slant height. Whitney, what is the slant height, ma'am? Is 15.6 over 2. Start your number crunching, guys. I'm going to call on someone in about 30 seconds.
Your answer out loud.
Yeah, you do need it for something later.
Why are you knocking it on the ground? It's really irritating.
All right. Priscilla, did you get it yet, ma'am? What'd you get, ma'am?
I don't like my view.
390 is correct. So this is 390 units squared. Now pull over the 390 right there to SA. Circle, plug, chug. 390 plus. Circle the base. Circle the base. Plug it in. And get that number. Crunch away. Go. Another 30 seconds. David, what'd you get? Yes, sir. 562 point what? 562.5 what? Units squared. Good. Now look really close here, guys. Do you see there's an H here? Do you have your H? Yes or no? No. So now you have to start figuring that out. It's x squared plus 6.9 squared equals 15.6 squared. Go. I will call in someone for the height, again, in about 15 seconds. Everybody's number crunching right now. Yeah, you have 2 boxes. Camille, what'd you get for the true heights, ma'am? Miss Streeter, what'd you get? Correct, but isn't it like 9.9 or 9.98, something like that? Okay, we'll use 14 in this case because it rounds up. At that point, very rarely will I do that, but because it's a double 9. So we're going to use 14 here. Our base is 172.5. Our true height we just got from Amanda, which is 14 over 3. I will ask for that answer in about 30 seconds. 14, because it's 15.6 squared minus 6.9 squared, and then square root. Pythagorean theorem, ma'am. X squared plus 6.9 squared equals 15.6 squared. All right, Fagoni, what'd you get?
805.
805 units what, sir? Cubes. Beautiful job. As soon as you're done with that, turn to the next page, please. It'll be units cubed. Yes, sir. Because it's volume. Lights, please, Mr. Garrido. As I come around, you're either going to circle team 1 or team 2. Pay attention. Okay, you are team 1. Okay, you are team 2. Whitney, you're team 1. Okay, you are team 1. You are team 2. You are team 1. You are team 2. Circle. Okay. You are team 1. You are team 2. And you are team 2. All right. You are team 1. You are team 2. You are team 1. Lucas is team 2. Alrighty? Okay, Amanda, team 1. Team 2. Team 1. Team 2. Circle. Alright? You are team 1. You are team 2. Circle. Are you team 1? Team 2? You're team 1. You are team 1. You are team 2. Alrighty, guys. Ready? Good. Team 1, team 2, team 1, team 2. Circle. Alright, did I get you guys? Did I give you change out, Priscilla? Okay. Students, take your cake, please. Take your paper. Team 1, I want you at the back area by the microwave. Grab clipboards if you need to. Team 2, huddle up here by Escher. Where's my team 2 people? Yeah. All right, team 2's here. Team 1's in the back.
David.